This is the grand tour of the Naknek River Camp. This is the road coming in. This is the ridge overlooking the camp. You'll notice some buildings. That's a lodge that a gentleman started building several years ago, never finished it, ran out of money. He owns a little piece of property down here. He owns 10 acres up on top. This is the dining hall. I can widen this out. It's a dining hall and the shower room and restroom. And that's the old truck that they have, came with the place. Over on the left is a shack, tool shack, and where the generator is. This road goes on down to some other property. See here in a minute. That's you'll see a boat with, I'll show it later, belongs to the neighbor, and that pink house, pink palace is what they call it. And you also see some dock remnants. They're wanting to add to their dock down there, which you'll see in a minute. This is where Bill and I stay. It's a shack, and it's actually rather comfortable, but I'm not sure what that's used for. Maybe being so close to the dining hall, it's not really meant to be slept in. Bears visit this dining hall and the shack, not this shack, but the tool shack, fairly often. So, and we're only about 40 feet, 50 feet from it. So, but no incidents yet. We'll walk down the path. It's a path that they built earlier in the summer. This is all tundra. Very, very soggy if you get off this path. They laid down a cloth and hauled all this gravel and sand in. You can see if you get off here, it's just spongy. And evidently this is called, we're on the permafrost area, perma-ice, where down 3 feet is a sheet of ice. And if you put anything or build anything on this tundra, it obviously sinks, but if you heat that, it will melt the ice and it will sink even more. Thus, not the pink palace, but you can see their cabins are all kind of tilted. Some of them have tilted just this summer because of the rain and also because of the melting ice. This ice also shifts around, so it's real difficult to build on. They've got neighbors over here that have even bigger places, and they're on a lot more solid footing, but even then they're susceptible of some shifting. Okay, I'm standing on the porch of one of the cabins. These overlook the river. Look around that bend to the right is going upriver, and upriver about 3 miles is the lake, starts the lake. This is Lake Naknek. It's about 45 miles long, and you can hear the salmon jumping out there. These cabins are occupied, or show you they've got 2 sets of bunk beds in each. And that's the house that the Johnsons are staying in. That's Jim and Phyliss and the 3 kids, and Gary and their mom. Her mom. Right at the moment. Evidently we kicked Gary and his mom out of the guide shack when we came. This is going down to their dock. There's a lot of what they call cranberries. And they're just now becoming ripe. You can see them. They've been red on the top for quite a while, but they said they don't become ripe until they're all red. And there's Hunter. He got up.
Yeah.
It's almost noon. And this was their dock. It's evidently Junior, or the local bear, came down a couple nights ago and messed with their dock a little bit. They clean fish right down here, so he comes down and probably sniffs this little table out fairly often. That's their tool shack and where they clean their fish. Of course, they throw the guts out in the lake or the river. Jim says the bear comes down and swims out and picks up the remains. This is one of their skiffs, and this is their other one. 115 jet and an 80 jet. Neither one of them are working the greatest. Actually, this one caught on fire yesterday, but it still runs. Another little dock downstream. And there's a boat launch up here that is a, what would you call that? Some kind of a ferry?
Yeah, a ferry.
It will take over vehicles and supplies over to Brooks. That's their ferry. I've seen it gone a couple times, so they're pretty active. Some other guys up there looks like fishing off the dock. That's a public use area. And this is a very popular silver salmon bank right now. The silvers run up into the river, and this bank here, they line the river and sitting in wait to go into the lake. So a lot of fishermen use this. What I'm wanting to do is get him to build more of a stiff arm platform out to the dock, and then put another stiff arm downstream and straighten that up and secure it. They can't put anything into the river, that it has to be attached to the shore and out like ours, so I'm trying to figure that out. You can also see the bugs. There's Tana. Did you brush your hair this morning?
Briefly. I just woke up like 2 minutes ago.
Well, it's no excuse. Dining hall.
I can't see it. Had enough juice? One more. Okay.
Review. That's the inlet that you see on Google Earth. Hunter, what's the deal with this window?
People that we bought this from were eating a bear. Tried to get in, and yeah, his shoulder broke this because his shoulder couldn't fit through while they were hitting the bear with the broom. And look how low it is from here.
Mm-hmm.
And his head was in there, but his shoulder.
Head was in the window?
His head was like here, and his shoulder was trying to That's the story.
That's the story. Okay, the story on the boat. The guy who owns the land on the hill spent $225,000 on renovating this boat. And the idea was to take people over, either bear or fishing, over to Brooks, which is kind of what Jim's doing. But the guy was in the salmon business in Anchorage. His family had a business, salmon business, and the last 2, 3, 4 years, the salmon have really fallen off, and the salmon industry has really taken a hit. So they basically ran out of money to finish his project. Now this little corner down here, which I think is 2 or 3 acres, I'm not sure if it's that big, and the 10 acres on the hill with the lodge and 3 or 4 cabins is for sale for $750,000. Jim's kind of thinking about buying it, but I don't think he can. But this is kind of the corner piece that belongs to his neighbor, which would really be nice if Jim owned, but he doesn't. He owns 10 acres, which I'm not even sure where it goes. It must go way up the hill. Looking back, this is the dining hall up the hill, and the cabins are down here. Last evening. Beautiful evening. Sunset it'll set up there around the corner, I think. We'll see. We're fishing for silvers. Got 2 in the boat. Bottom one's mine. Just lost one. About as big or bigger. That's the guys all around the corner. We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah, all right.
There's Mike around the corner. He's got a fish on. Going on up into the sunset.
Up there by the, he's up there where we started yesterday. I feel fine. You got enough weight. That was
Comes the
serious
net man.
strike right there. So I think you're good.
That's it. Everybody's messing my fishing up. There's Bill up there. He's looking out for bears. Of course. Here he comes.
Grab him quick if you can. I'll just see if I can.
Grab him, throw him in the boat.
Okay.
He's gone.
He is, but he's not attached to any line. He was losing confidence, so I borrowed it for a couple casts. Did you feel he hit it?
Is it a carp?
Oh, no, it's not a carp. That's the second one I had, about 6 casts. First one I was untangling the line around the butt of the reel and he about yanked the rod.
Okay, I had to climb the hill to get this. I think the sun's down. I'm pretty sure it is. Sleeping. This is the lake. It's the entrance to the camp. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is the mouth of the river we're fishing, right there. Babbler's already caught up in the trees. We're going to walk right down that river. What's that? Oh.
Okay, turn it sideways. There we go.
There he is, perfect. Gotcha.
Thank you.
What did he do?
Trying to get in the gate. We're going to walk right through here. This is to keep the bears off the platform. Of course, they could hop right over this probably. Well, that's a nice little path. Famous Brooks Falls. Fish. Wow. There's some, what are those? I guess those are silvers. Those big, darker ones.
Black-tailed ones are silver.
Museum. He's getting kind of close. He's going to the bank. No, he's still fishing. We're walking by him. Oh, Bear, we're going up.
We're leaving.
We'll leave you alone, fish. You get one? Nope, he missed. Boy, he doesn't care about us at all. This is what they're after. Little Eddie. River fishing. Might be getting tired.
There's fish everywhere and none to eat. Oh, I think he got him. Oh, I thought he had it.
He thought so too. That is so cool.
Let's feed him a salmon.
Get size old girl. Get old head on her. Act like you played that 70 before.
Ben, I gotta get back to this.